Okay, let's get started. And by let's get started, I mean I've still gotta copy and paste the fact that I'm, trying a new thing, the promotions of some servers that I'm on. But should be fun. Well, hopefully this will go well. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to my new brand of challenge runs. All of these challenge runs are going to be probably along the same vein of so-and-so's too dumb for something, and so am I. It'll all be on that vein. But so today, the one that we're doing first, also gonna fix something that's slightly bothering me, which is that those were not lined up. Now they're at least lined up enough that my brain isn't like rioting over it. Anyway, so yeah, so the goal of today is Toan is too dumb for weapon upgrades, and so am I. I tried doing a similar challenge a while ago, of doing it with no attachments, but that felt too semantic-y. So we're just doing no upgrades at all, of any kind. No weapon upgrades, no attack items. Hey, I said I would never do the Dark Cloud 2 run. This is Dark Cloud 1, completely different game. Honestly, the worst one to do it in. But hey. But yeah, I'll probably regret doing this. You're not wrong, Master God. I will regret this. Almost guaranteed. This is a bad decision. This is gonna take so long. It's gonna be so obnoxious to have to farm weapons. Don't worry about BRBing. The first, like, an hour of this is gonna be the same as a normal run. Okay, I need to go talk to the mayor first. Hopefully I can successfully skip all the scenes and remember what's going on well enough to, still, do everything I need to. I really wish this was a scene I could skip. Alas, it is not. Meaning all I can do is hit X as fast as I can. And accept that that's good enough. The good news is I don't have to worry about perfecting any duels because I can't use what I get from it anyway. No weapon upgrades, but I can equip new weapons. Only starter weapon would actually be impossible without attack items, because it would just break. Toan would be fine, because I don't think there's any floors that actually require that you use Toan, but Zhao literally wouldn't be able to finish her required floors. Her attack would be too low. She would no effect on the enemies. You give me stuff? Cool. But yeah, just starter weapon is actually impossible without upgrading, because at some point Zhao literally wouldn't be able to hurt anything without attack items. So since I'm doing no attack items, I have to get new weapons for people. It's not a choice. I have no choice. I must obtain the items, or I must obtain new weaponry as I go, which for the record does mean that if I want to be able to use Toan later in the game, I'm gonna have to farm until I get lucky and get a better weapon for him. I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna suck. Gosh darn it, this isn't skippable either. Ugh. At least it's harder to forget what I'm doing if I can't fully skip the scenes. Not that I really need that at this point, but hey. And in general, Dark Cloud follows enough of the same thing all the time that I don't... This is going great so far. First enemy I run into, I've already gotten hit. At least I didn't get poisoned. Gosh, I forgot how responsive the camera is in this. Been playing too many games where that's not the case. So it feels weird for the camera to just like Come on, be a weapon. Roll that luck check. Yes! But yeah, specifically the rules for this run are no using the upgrade button and no customizing. So customize and upgrade are completely, those two buttons are, wait, I'm cursed. And I don't have holy water, that's unfortunate. Well, it's okay. I don't need to change weapons at this point anyway. But yeah, so this is going to be my new series. It's also what I'm going to actually do with my YouTube channel. I know I'm going to do editing. It's going to be terrible. But yeah, I have a couple of these lined up. Green cells used is my fail counter for minimum runs, which I got because I really want to do a no magic run of Kingdom Hearts, but you can't. You have to cast at least one spell. So that'll be one of the challenges soon. How soon will largely depend on how lucky I get with this run. If I keep being this lucky and getting, you know, weapons consistently, then it won't take me very long at all. But, you know, I don't believe that'll happen, so it'll probably be a while. But we're gonna do our best. Whatever that ends up looking like. But yeah, so I've got a few ideas of game runs that I could do that all fit into this theme. The next one after this will probably be Dark Cloud 2, depending on how much I hate myself after I finish this one. Might take a break and do something else before I do the Dark Cloud 2 equivalent. That being said, the Dark Cloud 2 equivalent is, there's a lot more guaranteed grinding, but it's also less obnoxious because there's less luck involved. So, we'll see. Because I don't have to just hope that I get a weapon. There are things that you can do in that game to still get weapons to upgrade, because you can't not level your weapon. Like, that's not an option in that game. You know, since it's automatic. But we'll see. I'll probably, even in that, I'll do minimal grinding. Because doing more than minimal grinding sounds like pain to begin with. And also because it's just not as fun if I, you know, actually do grinding. The whole point is to make it hard, you know? That being said, this game, I'm not sure how good of a video it'll make to explain all this on, just because there's not actually a whole lot to this run, right? It's mostly just me, it's gonna be me wishing I was getting a weapon most of the time. Like, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be desperately hoping for Bandit Slingshot in a couple of hours. Because I have to get Xiao through her limited floor, and her base Slingshot is not going to cover that. It's just not. Might make the rules a little more clear. Yeah, here. And customize buttons. Weapon menu are off limits. No attack items. There we go. That's a little clearer. If it's, well, it's not centered anymore. That hurts my soul a bit. There, good enough. Might fix it more later, but good enough for right now, and that's all that matters. But okay. So yeah, it pretty simple rules. I mean, that's as clear as I can make the rules, so we're just gonna go with that. You know, Toan just wasn't paying attention when the Fairy King was talking about how to upgrade weapons. You know, Toan just tuned it out. Why would he listen? Okay, let's leave the dungeon so that way curse is cleansed off of me. Oh, I don't want to. I can't skip. Why can't I skip any of these scenes? This hurts my soul. Yeah, leave me alone. Please be quiet. Leave me alone. Thank you for giving me the manual, so now I don't have to listen to you anymore, right? Right? You'll just never talk to me again, please? I'm too, Toan's too dumb to understand what you're saying anyway, so... Actually, no, I like this, headcanon better. What it is that Toan can't actually understand the Fairy King. Because that's supposed to be a whole plot point, that Toan can understand the Fairy King because he's pure of heart or something. But no, Toan can't actually understand the Fairy King. He can just see him. And he just figures it out from from context. But the weapon upgrade was too complex. He couldn't figure it out. Alright, there we go. Repair. There we go. An interesting thing is this also limits what weapons are acceptable. For example, normally the bone rapier wouldn't be that bad of a weapon. Now though, it's completely unacceptable to use. I refilled again, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. Now it's just completely unacceptable to use the bone rapier. It's just a terrible plan to use it at all. Because it's too fragile. There's not too many weapons like that, but there are enough that it's probably going to come up. That we'll occasionally pick up weapons that might be stronger than the ones we have, but we can't actually use them. Because without the ability to level things, you can't increase max weapon HP. You're just stuck with whatever a weapon's base is. Which on some weapons is trash. I think Bone Rapier is the lowest in the game with 30. Anyway, hello little kitty. Bye, Zhao. See you later. I really wish I could skip these. This is unfortunate. I forgot that you have to stop to open the menu in this game, which is kind of weird. Like, you can't open the menu while you're running. That still feels weird to me. And I think the main reason it feels weird is because you can open the menu while running in Dark Cloud too. And they, that's not great, getting poisoned again. That's probably a bad thing. Probably don't want that to be the case. Oh well, it's fine. Toan's fine. But, yeah, this part of the game's pretty much the same. I'm gonna cry once I get Zhao, but, you know. Because her base weapon is just terrible without upgrades. Like, I'll take the Bone Slingshot over that, and it'll be a significant upgrade, because her base weapon is really just the worst. It is actually the worst weapon in the game, other than being ranged. Like, even the dagger has significantly higher stats. Being ranged is really all Zhao's base weapon has going for it. I should not step on those, I just realized. For a couple of reasons. I don't really care if they shuffle my stats around, like, that'd be annoying, but it doesn't really matter. But more importantly, they can lower the max weapon HP of weapons, and since I can't level, I can't increase that again. So we're not gonna step on those anymore. That sounds a little too risky. There, and stop complaining now. Really wish I had Dran's Feather. Be really nice if I did. Okay. Get out of here. Yamich. Also, while I'm doing this relatively simple beginning part, I'm just casually thinking of what the script for the video I make off of this will be. Because I really do have to think about it, because unlike other challenge runs, this one won't have as many gimmicks to explain. Like, the Dark Cloud 2 challenge run will have a fair amount for me to explain, because I have to explain all of the shenanigans that's going on with weapon attributes that's allowing me to, you know, have decent weapons without synthesis. Whereas here, the shenanigans is that I grind floors until I get a better weapon. That's the whole description. You know, like that's it. End of story. Which means that I have to think of other things to say that are entertaining. That video might be a little shorter than others, aside from, you know, including some clips of funny moments from the streams themselves. This one is definitely, with challenges, there's ones that are more interesting on the stream and more interesting on the edit. on the, you know, on the explanation of, you know, here's how we actually did the challenge. There's ones that are more interesting that way. This one's definitely more interesting to watch than it is to do the explanation video for. Apparently I'm missing it there. Speaking of, why am I fighting extra enemies? I just realized that I've just been brain dead clearing out every enemy, and do I have the key for this floor yet? No. Okay, so on this floor, I should have been doing that. It was correct. On the last floor, though, I definitely killed extra enemies, and I didn't need to. Because what's the point? I can't use XP. XP doesn't exist. Toan's fine. Nothing to worry about here. Toan is A-okay. I might reword the rules again in a bit, but they're fine for right now. Okay, let's leave the dungeon temporarily again. Like I said, the first hour or so of this challenge play just like normal, and because I got lucky and got a Gladius early, that's probably a good enough weapon to take me right out of this area, honestly. Like, I can probably just use that all the way until I get out of here. I'll just have to worry about getting Zhao a decent weapon, but hey, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll just find a bandit slingshot, you know? It could happen. It's not impossible. Like, I could just find one. Also, why do I keep walking back over here when there's a go to dungeon button? What am I doing? Forgetting that there's a go to dungeon button, apparently. It's been too long since I played a Dark Cloud game, apparently. You know, it's been like a couple of months and I've forgotten everything. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He's gonna talk about weapon upgrading some more, but I'm too busy. Oh, wait, no, he's talking about how to fight. Oh, and weapon upgrades. See, tune all of that out. Toan doesn't need to know. Toan's just staring blankly ahead. He wasn't listening. He was off in his own little world. That's actually probably how I'll make this one interesting. Is really play into the joke of Toan not actually listening to anything that's said. Ugh. Why am I fighting a statue? It's a bad decision. I'm gonna leave the statues alone until I determine that I need to actually fight them. So we're gonna try and hope for the area key to come out of a not statue. Or statue dog. Because all of them are gonna... I'm probably gonna get hit by that and... Oh, no. Okay. I was gonna say, and I deserve it for the audacity of opening a chest like that. But it's okay. I didn't get hit. Everything's fine. Everything is a-okay. The statue dog over there. Come on, drop the key to the next area. Darn it. Well, we're just gonna continue running along, ignoring the statues. Can't wait until we get Dran's feather. Oh gosh, I just realized that's gonna be the worst part about the Dark Cloud 2 version of this. Because one of my rules is going to be, for the Dark Cloud 2 one, is going to be minimizing the ride pod, and that means I can't use the ride pod to get around faster. That's terrible. Oh gosh. Hello, skeleton soldier. Goodbye, skeleton soldier. I wonder if I could... I don't think I'll actually do this, because this sounds like so painful on the randomization. But try and run over those things that change weapon stats until I get a positive result. But I don't think I'll need to do that. I think I can get my weapon stats high enough without ever doing that, so we're not going to do that. Because that sounds just like raw pain to even attempt that. That just sounds extraordinarily painful. Do. Let's all pretend that I didn't get caught on that enemy when I didn't mean to. Do. Okay. Gotta go all the way down there and hope that one of those enemies gives me the ticket out of here and isn't a statue. Hello, not a statue. Give me the exit ticket? No? Okay. Cool. I guess at this point I should start hitting things that aren't or start hitting statue enemies in the hopes that they give me my exit ticket. Not that, that's what I meant. There we go. Okay. Easy enough. At least I'm getting plenty of things that are worth money, which is kind of important, because I cannot stress how many repair patterns I'm going to have to keep in my inventory for this run. Ugh. I forgot how much damage hitting one of these when they were invulnerable does to your weapon. Also, there's the exit ticket. Everything is good. Sure, Toan only has 6 health, but does Toan need more than 6 health? I think not. I think that's all the health Toan really needs. Like, I just think that for Toan to ask for any more health would just be selfish. But anyway, leave dungeon temporarily. Let's get back out of here and go all the way back over here. Get some free stuff again. Give me my free stuff, thank you. Okay, let's go once more with feeling. You know, I bet I could think of a funny challenge for that game. In case you don't know, the game I just referenced is Valkyria Chronicles. Gosh darn it, again, this scene is not skippable. Yeah, if you say so, buddy. No, thank you. No, thank you. Easy. Hello there, Mr. Skeleton. Yeah, duel's a special form of combat. Casually perfect it, you know. A present from the Fairies of Terra. Money. Because there's nothing else I could use that for. It's completely useless other than for money. Right? Man, power up powder. That's good for selling. Oh hey, he's gonna explain some more to me about weapon upgrading. Oh no, charge attacks and weapon upgrading, there we go. Yeah, okay, fully tuned out. Toan has 100% tuned the Fairy King out. And yeah. Okay. Once again, we ignore statues until we have no other choice. Because once again, we really, really don't want one of them to have the gate key. I don't... In Dark Cloud 1, do certain enemies hold the gate key? I don't remember if that's true or not. I feel like the answer might be yes, in which case this might be a futile attempt. And I should just be looking up what enemies have the gate key. Which is probably what I'm going to do in a second. I just don't remember if that's true of this game or not. But you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. That was embarrassing. Scaffer's buggy. Want to finish Gaffer as soon as we can. I don't think we care if Gaffer's hurt or not, because that just expands his attachments. So it doesn't really matter to us. You know, like it's the same either way from my perspective. Either or. Okay, beat up another cave bat. What do you mean by new world? Also, the answer is probably no, since I don't know what you mean. More statues again. This Gladius is, you know, pretty durable by default. I think Xiao's the only one who really can't use her base weapon to clear her required floor. Everyone else, I think, probably can. And Xiao probably could. I just really don't want to be there for centuries hitting dragons for 1 damage. Takes forever. Like, she can do it, but do I want to? No, like, will I win? Yes. Will it be worth it? No. Xiao's busted once she has a weapon. But her base weapon without the ability to upgrade it? Her base weapon does no damage. She has the worst base weapon in the game. Its only advantage is that it's ranged. Which, granted, is enough for you to cheese the whole game because the melee hate in this game is really strong. But still, that doesn't mean that it's not going to take forever to kill enemies. Here's hoping that I get a weapon drop for Zhao before her required floor. As long as I get a weapon drop, it'll be fine. Because both Bone Slingshot and Bone Slingshot's passable, and Bandit Slingshot is a really good weapon for quite a while. Even just base. I probably should have used the water fountain as I walked by it. That would have been smart. Oh hey, some cheese. Yeah! Grant's Crest obtained. Awesome. Okay, let's go over here. Thirst reached its limit. Yeah. Whatever, game. Who needs water? All I'm saying about water is that 100% of serial killers drink water. Is it really something you should be putting in your body? I really want Trans Feather. I'm this close to seeing if I can complete the buggy, just so that way I can have a Trans Feather. And by this close, I mean, let's go find out if I can complete the buggy. I think the answer is no, but we're gonna try anyway. Okay, let's drop some houses. Page's house, I think, goes somewhere over here. Trying to just, from memory, place houses the best I can. Okay, first this. I do have Pike. Okay. I have Pike. I don't have Gaffer. I only have his buggy. That's unfortunate. Right, he's on a later floor. Well, that's fine. I've done all I need to for now then. If I can't get Gaffer, there's really no point. I'm really hoping that I, you know, luck my way into a Bandit Slingshot. Because if I luck my way into a Bandit Slingshot, I can just no-brain all the way through the end of Wiesel Forest. It's the best weapon drop for that entire section for anyone, really. Between having decent attack and, you know, being ranged in this video game, being a generally amazing thing. Once again, I went all the way over here, and there was no reason to do that. No point to that. No point whatsoever. I'm not sure I want to actually bother with, completing all of the tasks, but I guess I should. Yes, we spot the kitty again. By all the tasks, what I mean is completing, like, making all the towns have 100% satisfaction. I guess I should, because some of those do give, I think most of them give rewards that I'll want, even without doing upgrades. Not all of them, but most of them. Like the reward for this town is a better charge attack for Toan. The reward for the second area, isn't it Inferno? Isn't it an axe? So, yeah, I should be doing that. Never mind, I've changed my mind. I'm definitely going to do that. Because it does give better things. I've been proven wrong. By myself. Immediately after saying something. Which happens a lot more often than you would think. Oh gosh, mimics are really unfortunate things to fight. I'll be able to be a bit less cautious once I actually have Gaffer's Buggy and can just be carrying around 12 repair powder at all times. That's actually probably the other reason why I'll want to be making sure that I'm using or upgrading the talking is hard. While for completing people's houses, while I don't get much in the way of okay, Mimic, stop that. Well, I won't get much in the way of things like how to put this. Well, I won't get much in the way of things that I can actually use, since a lot of what people give for rewards are, you know, weapon upgrade stuff. I still want to sell that stuff, so that way I have enough money for the massive pile of repair powder I'm going to be needing. You know, for all the repair powder and healing items I'm undoubtedly going to need. Might have to do something awkward, and that's the other thing I'll be doing is keeping spare weapons around. You know, it's never a bad thing to have a spare weapon when you can't upgrade any weapons, meaning that your weapon HP is always going to be kind of low. And durability. That's honestly the bigger problem is my durability is going to be trash, which means that once I get up to enemies that actually drain durability, the melee users will be unplayable a lot of the time. Like, for example, I'm just gonna ignore that Mimic. I don't have the weapon HP for this nonsense. I don't have to fight that Mimic, I'm not going to. And here's hoping that I won't have to. But like, what I was saying is, for a lot of, like, take the dragons in this area. Even after having high durability, the dragons still deal 6 weapon HP damage every time you hit them with a melee weapon. I'm not sure exactly how much they're going to do to my poor unupgraded Gladius, but I'm pretty sure hitting them with Toan is the wrong answer. Yeah. Here's hoping that I get Bandit Slingshot. So long as I get Bandit Slingshot, the first 2.5 areas are super easy. And then I get Ruby, and I can buy a decent enough weapon for her. And between Ruby and Zhao, I should be able to range cheese most of the game. And it'll be fine. I will just have to be, you know, walking around with my... And actually check if I got that. I am an intelligent human being. That's not what I mean. That's what I mean. There we go. Should probably heal just to be safe. And now I have to go around and actually defeat enemies with my 14 weapon HP. Yeah, this is not great. We're gonna switch over to the dagger and ow. We'll see if we can get. I might have to kill some of these enemies with a broken dagger. Is all I'm going to say at this point. You know, like that just might be the reality. That I have to kill some enemies with a broken dagger. You know, it happens. Heck yeah, I got pumped with energy. Look at that luck. Isn't it beautiful? Just had to believe in myself and, you know, having decent luck. I'm not sure why I believed in myself having decent luck. That's usually a bad bet, so let's just be glad it worked out for me this time. You know what? Let's gamble again. Why not? Yeah! It's a lucky day. I'm just preparing for my dagger to inevitably break. Unless this statue has it, my dagger's gonna break, but that's fine. I can defeat them with a broken dagger. I feel like that's gonna hit me, so I'm just gonna heal. Okay, it didn't hit me. All is well. I hate how short range the dagger is. Okay. Strap in. Our luck stopped working out for us, so this will take a second. Does that do more than 1 damage? Nope. Okay. But it is consistent. Because, you know, it comes with... Why does it keep targeting whenever I do that? That's super odd. But it does come with iframes, so, you know. I would feel a lot better if there was a spot to heal somewhere on the floor. Oh, man, this is gonna be a bit, huh? Ow. Okay, this is fine. We're doing great. I just realized that I can be... I don't have to care about my weapon, so I don't really care if it guards. I just... Ow. Keep hitting. Easy. Not sure why going back into the side avoids that hitbox, but straight back away from the enemy doesn't. But that sure is a true statement. So my thirst reached its limit, and yep, I don't have anything to solve that with. So that's kind of awkward. Hopefully this enemy drops it. If it doesn't, I have no choice but to escape powder. Because there's no way I get through another enemy before I run out of health and, you know, collapse from thirst. Well, that's unfortunate. Underleave dungeon. Escape powder, it is. Ugh. I wasn't paying attention. Did I get gaff on that floor? I honestly don't remember what floor you get gaff on. Find out. Did I get... I did not. Okay. So once again, it doesn't matter because we cannot progress with Gaffer's shop being repaired. Anyway, hi Mayor, please give me supplies. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so drink some water. Repair this weapon. And then go to my equipment. Equip this one. Repair it. Also, because I'm like deathly terrified that at some point I'm going to accidentally hit upgrade, I'm gonna actually save at this point. Because I'm deathly afraid that at some point I'm going to hit upgrade on accident. Like, you know, it's gonna happen, right? Oh. Okay, we just have to actually beat up enemies. Okay, so what we're gonna do this time is we're gonna follow a slightly different, hopefully better plan. Which would be made even better if we got lucky. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't care. Don't have to fight you. I'm out of here. That's the kind of luck we need. I'm pretty sure the Gladius is the best weapon that we can have at this point for Toan. Just gotta hope for the best on other things. I'm going to quickly just open all these chests because, you know, loot is loot, you know? And the more stuff I have to sell to buy repair powder with to fund this rather insane journey, the better. We just gotta stack all that repair powder up. That's not what I was hoping for. I'll peek into this room just to open this chest. But just realized that, yeah. I was counting the red dots. That's the wrong thing. What am I doing? What sorted? Oh, wait, key items are at the top. Okay. On to the next floor. Unfortunately, we still have to leave dungeon temporarily because our weapon still took way too much damage. So, you know. That's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do, right? that again, and then refill Toan's thirst again. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure it looks to be no easy task. Oh, also, for spending upgrade stuff, we're going to focus on maxing out anyone who isn't Toan on this run. Just because Toan's the most useless, by far. And because there's not very many floors that actually require that you use Toan, which gives you a lot more leeway. Hello, Fairy King. You're talking to me again. Can you not? I don't really care. Man, using a weapon reduces abs. Oh no. Actually, the weapons can't be changed part could actually matter. That could be bad. I take it back. I care. I'm sorry. It was disrespectful of me, game, to make it sound like something like that didn't matter. Please show mercy and give me the Dran's Crest quickly. Goodbye, Master Jacket. We'll go with the big box. Hey, got a Basilard. Is that better as a weapon than Gladius? Not for this challenge, that's for sure. Less attack and less durability means that it's hardly usable in this challenge. As it is, the Gladius is breaking too fast. Anything less durable than it, I may as well not equip. That being said, once I have it, and until I've used it for its purpose, Serpent Sword is a great choice of weapon. And we will be abusing the heck out of it. Because it being unbreakable like the dagger is a very abusable fact. That is, of course, if we don't get a bandit slingshot, in which case we're just not going to use Toan for anything at all. Ever. Again. Serpent Sword will at least keep Toan, you know, usable if we want to for some reason. We probably won't want to, but if we did, he would, in fact, still be somewhat usable. Oh yeah, there's the Dran's Crest that we want. What's in here? Another Gladius. Cool. Always good to have a backup Gladius. You know, in case something unfortunate happens to this one. There's a magical crystal. Because we have the exit key for this area, we can officially just ignore enemies, which is always a good feeling. And we can now finish the shop, I'm pretty sure, because we have Odd Gaffer, and I'm pretty sure he's the last piece of his own shop. Pretty confident in that. Not like 100%, but I'm pretty sure we have all the goods and the wheel. But, you know, I don't actually remember, so... The bone key. Run past these fools. And then I will go up to the next floor and do the duel real quick. You know, no reason not to. See you later. Open up yet another chest. Get something that's worth money, so, you know, good find. Not as good find as, you know, fish bait, which is for some reason worth more money than that. Not sure why. I honestly don't understand why fish bait's so expensive in this game. It doesn't make sense at all. Why is it that in this universe fishing is a rich man's pastime? Is that why? Right, to the next floor. Do the duel real quick. And pick up Zhao so that way I can do all of my shenanigans at once. Yeah, Toan refuses. This guy's, you know, slightly possessed. Only slightly though, so it's fine. Like, so long as someone's only a little possessed, it's fine. Oh no, I didn't excellent it. Now I don't get a gem. How terrible. I like how comparatively little used the duel system is. They set it up in the first two areas like this is going to be like a fairly regular thing. And then they just kind of stop. They just stop using the system. Which is really weird when you think about it. And I'm actually really curious what happened there. Yeah. Okay, buddy boy. I really wish I could skip this scene. Okay, there we go. We have obtained Zhao. And yeah, only chests are on the other side. Let's get out of here. And now we can actually do some Norun Village stuff. Okay, place the house. It goes here, I think, facing this way. I honestly don't remember which way east actually is. So, you know, like always, I'll have to do it. The pond goes over here, near Paige's house. Okay, let's place Macho and Macho. Do we have Paige yet? No. Okay. We do have Gaffer. And we'll place Renee, Zhao, and the llama. Oh. And let's go talk to Gaffer. Hey, what else do you need? Oops. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Thanks. There's his supplies. And here's the sign. Okay, Gaffer. Okay, there we go. Make sure this is sorted. Sell all the attack items, because I'm not allowed to use them anyway. Sell the Basilard, because it's kind of useless as a weapon. And then sell all the upgrade materials. There we go. Got plenty of money. Now do that. Plenty of those. We can now carry some extra healing items. Not that we'll need them, because we're about to have Zhao, and, well, that kind of trumps any necessity for healing items. Okay. Got a nice fluffy donut. Yum yum. Tell me how to build your house. I keep mashing X too much. Just, you know, fill up my inventory. Is brother inside? Because I do not see anywhere else. Yeah, okay. Okay, and this time I'm not going to be insisting on getting the maximum amount of defense out of everything. That being said, I just got the maximum amount of defense, so I'm going to save the game. You know, there's a difference between not insisting and being happy when I get it, you know? Okay, let's finish off their house. There we go. Now we go do the event. Really wish this was skippable, but you know. We'll press X through it if we have to. I'm gonna try and get this challenge done as soon as I can, because I'm gonna be trying to do one of these challenges every month. You know, with the video for the challenge coming out the following month. So like, my goal is to finish this challenge in October, with the video coming out at some point in November, and then do the same thing with whatever I decide to do for the next challenge the next month in November. But that's the hope. We'll see if that actually happens, you know? Plans fail and change all the time, right? Okay, let's get all of this stuff. Oh, we're on day 2 now. Why can't the llama tell me what it wants? I need to know what it wants out of its house, you know? Like, also I should check georam analysis requests at 25%. That means both of those two had the request done. Cool. Always nice when that works out. Lampshading the fact that it doesn't make sense that Toan has to ask about his own house doesn't make it any less dumb, game developers. It is still dumb that Toan asks about what his own house looks like. Okay. Let's finish off. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, that's sweet. The upstairs storage that I need. And then the chimney. Okay, there'll be a few events here to do real quick. Anyway, yep, we got a little kitty. A kitty who mysteriously likes Toan. Can't imagine notes. Okay, Zhao. Time to become the kitty you always knew you could be. Also, can we all acknowledge how weird it is, how okay with what's about to happen Toan's mom is? It's a little unclear whether Toan's mom understands that this is the cat turned into a human. But either way, it's weird that she's like as okay with this as she is. Because, like, that looks a bit inappropriate. And she's just like, oh, is that a new friend? Like, I feel like if someone was being that touchy-feely with my child and there was someone I hadn't seen before, like, I'd at least have questions. Like, it's not necessarily that she approves that I think is weird. It's that Toan's mom doesn't even ask. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd think she'd be like more interested in, oh, who is that? More than just casually saying, oh, you made a new friend, and then walking away. Okay, hopefully we get something better than the wooden slingshot, but it is still better than using Toan most of the time. Also, I almost forgot to buy some Duran's feathers. That would have been embarrassing. Anyway, time to journey into the unknown. Off we go. Here's hoping that we get an actual weapon for Zhao. Either way, we'll be primarily using Zhao for the rest of the game. Because even without a better weapon, she's still better. Just not as better as she would be if she had a weapon. But like, especially against statues and things like that, the ability to not care about enemies will be even more useful here than it would be normally. Because like if you're playing the game normally, your weapons for the melee fighters have high enough durability that they're generally not going to like break super easily on most enemies, even ones that are made of stone and the like. Oh gosh. 1 damage a hit. This is painful. Even I don't want to sit through however many shots it'll take to take these guys out. So we're going to ignore them for right now. Easy. Didn't drop anything I care about, but easy nonetheless. I hear a bat. At least, you know, bats can no longer really poison me unless I'm, you know, being dumb. That's really the only time bats can hurt me now. So that's nice. Okay, I need to check something. How much weapon HP damage does Toan take for hitting one of these? Okay, so weapon HP wise, with the wooden slingshot, it is currently more efficient to hit it with Toan. Because he loses 3 weapon HP to deal 8 damage, which is better than the 1-for-1 that Zhao has. Ow. I should probably actually avoid attacks, but that seems like effort, so. Yeah, so I'll take out statues with Toan for right now, which feels wrong, but until Zhao's got better than a wooden slingshot, that's how it is. Mimics, though, I'm pretty sure Zhao's still better. Mainly because of the chance of it guarding. Yeah, it doesn't have as high a defense, is the other reason. If I could actually time it so that way all of these were hitting, that'd be a vast improvement. Sadly, I didn't get what I was hoping for. Easy. Also, I just realized I am dumb. Got so used to not having them that I forgot to, you know, actually equip the Dran's feathers. Right, can't have a stack of those. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, there we go. Okay, game, you can stop alarming. Her weapon's fine. Okay, I'm gonna turn the game down ever so slightly. You know, it's not like way too loud, but it was a little too loud. Anyway, so this is gonna be a fun time, I'm sure. There's no way that I would ever come to regret this challenge, and I'm just gonna keep telling myself that until I believe it. Because right now I don't. Right now I fully expect to come to regret this in the near future. Like, I feel like I'm gonna come to regret it, and it's not even gonna take that long. Ugh. Statues still take a huge chunk of weapon HP, but now that I can come in with, you know, 10 repair powders, it's not that bad. Okay, let's find out who's more efficient for statue dogs. Okay, so Toan does 5 and loses 2. And Zhao does 3, so Zhao is slightly more efficient. So also has the, you know, annoyance of dealing with the weird range shenanigans of the interaction with statue dogs. Making sure I didn't pick up the, you know, the key. It would have felt very silly if I had, but I wouldn't be all that surprised. Zhao is also better against these because she does 3 damage. I got stuck like in it. That was weird. Like, I was very thoroughly stuck in it. Couldn't move at all. Easy. Easy. Just gotta keep hitting, ow, the enemy. Easy. Just think of how much stronger Zhao would be if I could actually get a better weapon. But I haven't even seen a weapon chest yet. So, you know, that's unfortunate. I totally just traded efficiency for time there. Because, like, Zhao is absolutely the more efficient way to take out statue dogs. But it takes forever, so make sure that Zhao is got that maxed out. Now we have to go all the way back to the 2 statues in the first room and remove them from existence. It's gonna be a annoyingly long walk, but that's fine. Calculated, and I didn't fail my math class today. Gosh darn it. I have to beat the very last enemy. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Take my Duran's crest and get out of here. On to the next floor we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. I don't remember what floor the limited floor is for Zhao. It's somewhere in the upper range, but I don't think it's 14. I think it's 13? It's 12 or 13. One of the two. Might be 11, but that feels early to me. Could be, though. It's I believe that it's the first... Oh. What's Zhao? Okay, actually, I need to check something important. So it breaks now slingshot. Yeah, it just keeps on doing 1 damage. Awesome. I'll just hide behind this chest, don't mind. Darn it. Sliding away wasn't quite sufficient. But yeah, who needs to upgrade Zhao's weapon? Am I right? Who needs to even repair it? Even, like, why even do that much? It's not like you can, you know, do more damage if you do. Okay, yeah, in the interest of not taking an eternity to kill every enemy, we will, repair Zhao's weapon. Ow. You're gonna stop. There we go. Would have been more weapon HP efficient to take it out with Zhao, probably, but also would have been more annoying, so. You know. You make trade-offs. Okay. Did I pick up the bone key yet? Did. Cool. Should probably pay like a little bit more attention to what I pick up, but I think it's fine. Okay, grab all of these. Okay. See chests around. Fortunately, I have to check them because they might be a weapon chest. It's unfortunate that the map doesn't make a distinction between normal chests and big chests. But like, I have to check, right? Oh, yes. It's not much of an upgrade, but it is double the damage. So it's not a it's no bandit slingshot, but it's way more workable. No. Jerk. Okay, I just wanted to test it out. We do still have to check the other area for big chests, because, you know, I still can't let any possible chance for a bandit slingshot slip through my fingers, because a bandit slingshot would be the best thing ever. Well, it's worth money at least. Which is important. We have to make sure that we're going positive on money. I think we'll probably be fine. I'll be surprised if we ever actually run out of money without having lost a significant amount to dying. But okay, we have Zhao. Zhao's got a better weapon, so we should be fine, I think. Okay, it was in fact floor 11 that Zhao has to do. But Zhao has a better weapon, so we're all good. This will at least get make Zhao usable all the way through this dungeon. We're just gonna have to hope we actually pick up a bandit slingshot in the next area, though. Because there are limits to how far a bone slingshot can take us. And the answer is it's not super far. Go. Prepare the bone slingshot. I'm just going to, because it's been bugging me, I've been thinking about fixing it for like this whole time. There we go. Okay. We're all good. We just have to go through not as many chests as I was hoping, but you know, that happens. I don't have the thing yet, right? I don't think I do, but yeah, I don't. Okay. Always an important thing to make sure of, that I didn't just autopilot my way into not noticing it. Because it wouldn't be the first time, you know? It would not be the first time that that happened. Easy. See ya, nerd. Oh. Just give me what I want already. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Stamina drink is nice to have, though. The ability to deal more damage is probably going to be important eventually. That's probably somewhere else my money will be going at the end of the game. So, I think stamina drinks are viable in this game, right? Oh hey, a dragon! Speaking of something I will want to be able to deal more damage against. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, much better. Okay, got the thing. Now I just gotta check the chest. I'm definitely getting hit. Yeah. There was no avoiding that point blank shot. That was just a guaranteed smite. Okay, we're doing great today. We're making really good time on our way through the dungeon. Yeah, we should be able to finish Northern Village pretty easily today. Oh, whoopsie. That's unfortunate. Didn't realize that there was an enemy behind Zhao. In time. Was not paying enough attention. Well, while I'm back in town, let's do some shopping, I guess. Those three can be sold. As can these. And all of these. Okay, so buy some more repair powders and we should be good. Into the Divine Beast Cave we go. Once more. Once more we go into the cave, as it is. And this time we'll play a little bit less risky. Not a lot less risky, mind you, just a little bit less risky. Let's repair our weapon. I wonder, is there any shenanigans that would let you change weapons without opening the weapon menu? Because if you can, that'd be a really funny, you know, a really simple way to have the rules for this challenge work. You know, you can't enter the weapon menu. But I don't think there's any way to change your equipment, and that's actually impossible then. Because you can't deal enough damage without entering or without changing weapons. Even this, like, the last boss of this game's gonna be rough. Like, really, really rough. I am not looking forward to attempting that without, with, you know, whatever best default weapons I can find. It's gonna be challenging to manage that. Oh, hey, tram oil, a useless item. Going to the back floors in this is completely useless. There's no point to doing it. Because there's just no point to having bonuses, right? Like, they're completely irrelevant. A big chest, but I think this floor has a king mimic, so that's probably what it is, sadly. Yeah. I mean, I clicked the button anyway, but I was unfortunately right about what it was. I hate being right sometimes. Sometimes being right is just a burden. Truly a curse. Oh, my drone's feather broke. Oh? It's just a Basilard. Unfortunate. You know, at least it's, no, I actually don't have an at least here, because it's not even worth very much money. It's worse than a Gladius, and I've already got a backup Gladius. So yeah, there's no positive spin on this. That was just unfortunate. And that was the only thing worse to get from a chest is a bone rapier. Like, that was the second to worst thing that I can currently get from a weapon chest. The order is, I believe at this point the things that can come out of a chest are bone rapier, Basilard, Chris knife, and Gladius for Toan, and bone slingshot, and then bone slingshot, and then whatever it's called, bandit slingshot for Zhao. And that's also, both of those lists for each of them were ordered from worst to best. Also, why am I skipping enemies? I don't have the exit. This isn't like last floor where I had the exit already. I should be removing these enemies from existence, particularly the easy weak ones. Like, I was just habitually avoiding enemies for some reason, which is weird, because... Like, I guess I just was on runaway mode, and autopilot didn't turn it off. At least we're making good time through the game. Go. Whoops. That's unfortunate. Ow. That was an unfortunate mistake right there. It'd be better to switch to that. I pressed X one more time than I meant to. By the time I realized I'd done it, it was too late. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have the defense to block that yet. Get out of here, jerk face. That's really unfortunate. Thankfully, you don't actually need Zhao to deal any damage at any point, really, for this whole area. Like, Zhao dealing damage is actually superfluous for this entire section. Arkanovs are so annoying until you actually have a good ranged weapon. Even then, they're still... Ow. Thought I was far enough away that wouldn't hit me. Even then, they're still annoying. They're just not as annoying when you have a good ranged weapon. You know, like, they're still obnoxious, but a good ranged weapon makes them far, far less obnoxious. Just hoping that I won't have to fight any of the dragons that are around to get the area key for this area. I have a sinking suspicion that I'm going to have to, but I'm really hoping I won't. Like, I just have a suspicion that I'm not that lucky. Ow. It's only pure luck that I didn't get poisoned for that. I should have. I deserved it. Okay, it'd be nice if I could get the area key. I don't, you know, as usual, just double checking that I haven't gotten it from something and somehow forgotten. Like, I think I'm more attentive than that, but you never know. Here's hoping that we get truly Rockanovs are the worst. Ugh. So annoying. Okay, that's unfortunate. Be less resource intensive to fight the Rockanov in here. But yeah, so we're currently at the fight a dragon portion of the floor. Dragons have a fair amount of health. An amount of health that's best defined as unfortunate for me. If I'm only gonna do 1 damage anyway, there's no point to using a repair powder, you know? Man, this is tedious. The range at which this drops down to no effect, or is it? No, okay. Cool. Oh boy, we're almost there. Ah, yeah. Look at its health bar fall. I mean, look, it's a dragon. It's like a Dark Souls boss or something, you know? It takes a while. Oh. Okay. There we... Ow. Okay, there we go. On to the next floor. Everything's fine. I'm already in combat. Oh, no. Must just be enemies right behind the staircase. Oh, dragon! Joy! Let's go remove the ghost from existence. Then remove the bat from existence, and then really hope that we don't have to fight the dragon. That's what we're hoping. Let's go over here into what appears to just be, yeah, a single room, and get the stuff from it. All is well. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Okay, we have removed the ghost from this world. We open the chest. And we leave this dragon be. Because we really don't want to fight it if we don't have to. Because at this point, dragons take way too long. I think that fireball's gonna hit me. Yeah. I was holding both move and square for Dran's feather, and there was no avoiding it. That fireball was just going to hit me. That's all there was to it. Unfortunate. Ow. The other unfortunate thing is that there's not a whatever it's called, a pool on this floor. Okay, 2 more enemies defeated. Unfortunately, neither of them had the key, but you know, that'll happen, right? That will happen. Okay. We are all good. Everything is fine. Run by yet another dragon. Really kind of impressive just how many dragons I'm running into in a relatively small area. That's unfortunate. Use an antidote. And then open up all of these. And then we have to start killing dragons. Like, it's just a few dragons, right? So, like, it'll be easy. Easy peasy. It'll be fine. Let's switch to Xiao, because there's no point to wasting durability. We're going to be doing 1 damage anyway. And it's definitely not worth trying to hit this with a Gladius. Just out of curiosity, how much damage does that deal to a Gladius's weapon durability? 5? So, like, it is technically a better ratio than Xiao if her slingshot's actually repaired, but it's hard to beat infinity as a ratio. You know, I get infinite damage for 0 durability. It's just a function of time. I'll win eventually. My victory is guaranteed. Nothing can stop me. All this dragon can do is annoy me. The only thing that will even remotely slow me down is my thirst meter, but I've got enough water that shouldn't be a problem. This will just take a really, really long time, but you know, that's how it is. But we did it, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Unfortunately, we didn't get the thing, which means that we have to do it again. How much HP do dragons have? I mean, I could find out. I just have to count, right? So maybe on the next, if I have to fight a third dragon, we're gonna count. We'll find out how much HP dragons have. Honestly, this probably is how you find out how much HP any enemy in the game has, is by counting Xiao hits. Because I don't think there's an enemy book in this game that'll tell you. Is there? I don't think so. I think there's only an enemy book in Dark Cloud 2. My hand is starting to get tired from this mashing of the X button. You'll catch up eventually, dragon. Don't worry. Honestly, these dragons are kind of wimpy. Okay, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So 90, that's how much HP a dragon has in Dark Cloud 1. Assuming that they all have the same amount of HP. That is the assumption that we just made. That all enemies in this game have the same amount of HP. And we're not counting again to confirm that. We're just taking that as a valid assumption and moving on with our lives. Because I really don't want to spend that much more time counting out loud. Kind of annoying. Here's hoping that this dragon will give us the emblem. Okay, you know what? We're going to look something up real quick. We're going to look up okay, so they are dropped by a specific enemy type, apparently. Trying to find something that'll actually trying to find something that actually tells me what enemies drop gate keys in on everything. So we'll see if I can find something. If I can, that would be way more efficient than trying at dragon. You know what I mean? Walkthrough does not. You'd think this wouldn't be such hard information to like, you would think it would be like Be a list. Don't see one anywhere. Which is really unfortunate. All I want is a list. Yeah, it doesn't look like, it looks like the answer is that only specific monsters can drop gate keys. But it doesn't tell you anywhere what enemies those are. And because the wiki between Dark Cloud 1 and Dark Cloud 2 is shared, I'm not even sure about that. I know that's true in Dark Cloud 2. That specific enemies drop the gate key on every floor. I know that to be true. That's pretty easily observable if you play the same floor multiple times. I've never noticed that being true in Dark Cloud, but I've also never really paid attention when farming in Dark Cloud, so. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Also, at some point this week, I'm gonna actually try and get an overlay of some kind. You know, make this look a little bit nicer. Rockanovs have less health, so this doesn't take the same eternity that beating a dragon like this did. Easy. And there's the key, which is great, because King Mimics have a metric ton of health. And I really, really don't want to sit here long enough to kill one. Okay. Easy game, easy life. Let's move on. Okay. I don't know why I hit 2 next floor. I guess just for the novelty. Being on the final boss floor. There's really no point to that. Okay, put down Laura's house. I don't remember where Laura's house needs to be. I think this windmill's in a bad place, because I think Laura's house is fine over here. The hag's house needs to be here. Onlette's house, I think, can go here. Grant's windmill has to go here, facing this direction. Small windmill. And the last small windmill. Okay, now let's sort this nonsense and start reducing the amount of things sitting in my inventory by completing stuff. Okay, there's all 3 small windmills done. Now Duran's windmill. Should be nice and easy to complete. Okay. Go now. Let's get Let's house done. Place the hag and all of her stuff. Go. Do. More and more stuff to place. Stuff got most of it down now. Okay. Now we check out one spot at a time. Okay. Back in here. Do. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now, let's finish their house because I really want to be able to, I really want to be able to carry more items. It's a nice feature. Thanks, buddy. That's something I never really thought of. In my head, that sounded wrong because for some reason to me, buddy is gendered. Which is weird. Why? Please turn camera. Thank you. It's super weird that in my head buddy is gendered, right? Like that's odd. But like I can't ever think of hearing buddy being used when talking to a woman. It's always towards guys. Okay, here's the rest of your stuff. So, I don't remember what her request was. Oh wait, wasn't it to be far away from the mayor? I think it was. Anyway, yes, give me a Dran's feather, please. I can always use more of those. I appreciate it. I really wish this was all skippable. Unfortunately, it is not. We're up to 50% on the request, so you know, that's going well. Move, remove, move. Okay, so that I was correct. My house was not placed correctly. I was correct that my house was not placed correctly. Is it this way? Oh, try again. This way? There we go. All I've got to say is they tell me east, and I'm too lazy to actually look at the sun in this game, because that's the only way you can figure out which way it is you have to actually look at the sun to check. Let's go get Claude's house done. Claude isn't in his house. How annoying. Claude, where are you? Claude. Gosh darn it. I think I saw him in the distance. But now that time of day has changed, he'll be somewhere else. Oh, nope, still in the same spot. Thank goodness. I might have to rebuild your house. Okay, here you go. A box with candy in it. Oh, well that's annoying. I think the most annoying part is that I can't skip this. I forgot that Dusky was sleeping. I thought it was morning. Whatever. The next time it's during the day, I'll run by. Alright, what do you need on your house? Okay, cool. Will do. There you go. Also, I think it's kind of funny that I still have to ask the hag what the hag wants. I only need 2 things. Like, I only have 2 things, and I've gotten everything from the dungeon, so... by default, that's what the hag gets. Whether it's what the hag wanted or not doesn't matter at this point. There are no longer choices here. There is only acknowledgement of what I have left to give. Yes, yes. Give me your fishing rod, I guess. I appreciate it. Poor kid. He's out here doing his best. Anyway, now we have to make sure to loot the house. I could look up or, you know, have better memory than a goldfish. To, you know which chests I actually care about opening, but that all sounds like effort. Okay, let's go in here and go. Now have the information about what I need to put down. There we go. Okay. There's the hag's house. Please give me your stuff. And by give me your stuff, I mean, I guess let me store things. That's kind of nice too. The only thing I'm really going to store is the fishing pole, because, you know, there's not much point to fishing if I can't use attachments. Know what I mean? So the manual and the fishing rod can both go in there. I don't really need either. Okay, and like I said, first priority for all upgrade materials or for all stat upgrades for health and water is anyone but Toan. Anyone but Toan can have their thirst increased. But Toan is useless, and we don't have to use him, because there aren't any limited floors that make you play as Toan, I don't think, except maybe in the last dungeon. So, I don't think there is one in the last dungeon. I'm just not confident in the statement that there isn't. Okay, I just need to go to Dran's Windmill. The thing happens. Okay, you can stop now. An obnoxious amount of farming. That's how. The main thing will be that I'm just going to have to use an obnoxious amount of repair powder. And the last boss is probably going to... It's gonna take a while to actually beat. A lot of repair powder, and I'm going to be having to redo a lot of floors to get better weapons. That's the main aspects of it. I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of hoping for better weapons. Chests like on here, I don't remember. No. Okay. Do. I am going to sneeze. Okay. Sneezing done. Been a while since I saved. Woohoo. Getting plenty of defense powder. Or defense power. Ugh. Talking is hard. Okay, gotta make sure that I pick up the last remaining special chest here, then gear up, and then I can just go fight Dran, which is fairly easy. It's just gonna take a bit longer than usual, because I have a Gladius, so I'll be doing some damage per hit. It's just not gonna be a lot. So, you know, it's gonna take a century, but I'll win. Racing to max out Zhao. If we can get a bandit slingshot for Zhao, she'll be by far the most useful member of the party until we get Ruby. Until we have genie powers, Zhao will be by far the most useful person that we can possibly have on our side. Gotta check for... Yes, I still need to check the mayor's house too. Do. Clear chest pattern here. That'd be a no. The more interesting challenge, in my opinion, will be the version of this for Dark Cloud 2. Because that one, you get to do a lot more semantic playing around because you can't prevent weapons from upgrading. Because that just happens once they have enough abs. Well, you could theoretically prevent them from upgrading. I'm not going to do that. Because that game actually, I think, would be straight up impossible. Because the threshold for weapons tinking off of enemies is a lot lower. I forgot how much upgrade stuff there was here. Heck yeah, I got a pocket. There we go. Yeah, I was like most of the way to being maxed out already. I think her max health is what, 140? Okay. Now we just gotta go shopping. You know, make sure that we've got plenty of healing items for when I inevitably make mistakes. Sell the attack items. Sell the tram oil because it's useless. Okay. And sell all my level up powder because it's just sitting uselessly in my inventory. Okay, so we've got plenty of repair powder. Let's stock up on some bread. That should be good enough. Okay. We're good. Oh, wait. Actually, there is one other thing I need. Some stand-in powder and revive powder. In case I make a big boo-boo. You know. That other stuff will cover the small mistakes. That's for the big ones. Okay. We're just gonna go beat up Dran. And then keep hoping that we get a bandit slingshot. That's what we really need. If we get a bandit slingshot, all of Wiseout Forest becomes easy. Okay, let's go. Hey, Dran. How's it going, buddy? That's some ominous music for the guardian of the village. What's wrong, Dran? Dran? Also, can I just say that I think it's really funny that the answer to mind control in this universe is beat 'em up. Oh, they're being mind controlled? Beat 'em up. That'll solve the problem. Okay. Did that do 1 damage? Oh no. That's awkward. I guess I'll just do this. Because apparently there's not much point to doing anything else. Can't believe the Gladius did 1 damage. Man. How much health does Dran have? I want to know. Let's see if I can. Has 250 HP. Oh man, this'll take a minute. So we've gotten what, like 8 HP or so off of him. Oh boy. I mean, at least this keeps him continuously in this pattern. If it didn't take a century because of how resistant to slingshot type weapons Toan is, this might actually be recommended. But even a bandit slingshot kind of tinks off of Toan for some reason. I think it's because Toan's always at a ridiculous distance from you if you're using a ranged weapon. So 250 HP, and we do 1 damage every couple of seconds. Anyone want to do the math on how long this is gonna take? I think that this cancels him out of anything more menacing. Because the only, I believe the only real change is his in-air pattern as he gets low on health. And this prevents him from, you know, going into the air. So long as this continues to prevent him from going into the air, I'll win eventually. One day. Really don't like that it occasionally does that longer animation. Not a fan of that. Are there walls here that are closer together? Because if there are, bouncing between those walls would be a little bit faster, but I don't think there are any walls that are actually closer together. I think this is an actual, like, circular room or square room, one of the two. Eventually I will win. Victory is guaranteed. Also, I should have Toan's feather selected in case I, you know, find myself in need of a speed boost at some point. If only crashing into walls did damage. Honestly, if crashing into a wall at that speed doesn't deal damage, why does my slingshot? I feel like one of those has a lot more force than the other. And it's not my slingshot. Yeah, keep charging me. You'll win eventually, Toan, I'm sure. One of these days I'll slip up. That's what all the health is for. Well, at least I have something to talk about when I make this into a YouTube video now, right? Because this is a very different strategy for beating Toan than you would normally do. But man, if this isn't like the most boring fight in existence. Which, to be fair, it's supposed to be. You know, like this this attack is supposed to make the hitting Dran was Zhao on like something that you don't want to do. Also, I got really nervous there that he was just gonna glitch on that wall. I was scared. When he just kept flying for an extra couple of seconds, I was like, oh no, this is the end. But like, you know, it's supposed to be obnoxious because it's supposed to encourage you to actually fight with both Zhao and Toan instead of just Zhao. No, I think the really interesting thing will be I have to actually learn the boss fights after this one. And what I mean by that is usually by the end of the second area, definitely before I get to the Sea Witch, every time I've played the game, I've been so ridiculously strong that the actual strategy for bosses was kind of irrelevant because I could just run forward and hit them. You know, run forward and mash the attack button was a good enough strategy because things died in very few hits. You know, that coupled with healing items was good enough. Boy, oh boy, is this gonna take a while though. Just because doing mental math will make this more interesting, let's figure out how long this will take. It's about, what, at 5 seconds between every hit on average? More if I get the long animation, but you know. But so something like 5 seconds between every hit. So if it's 5 seconds between hits, we do 1 damage every hit. Dran has 250 HP. So we're doing 1 damage every 5 seconds, which means that every minute we're doing 20 damage? No. Ew, that's so bad. We're doing 12 damage every minute. Which means that in order to do 250 damage, it'll be more than 20 minutes. Oh man. And this is gonna be probably most boss fights. What have I signed up for? Why am I doing this to myself? I'm not gonna stop, but I am seriously questioning my life choices at the moment. And that's assuming that I get 1 damage every 5 seconds. Which, honestly, I'm not sure that's a great assumption. I think 5 seconds is probably, I'll be lucky if this averages to 5 seconds. Ow. I definitely thought I was out of that. Hello, targeting, please. Target Dran. Thank you. Okay, I might have to retry this boss fight for thirst reasons, which is not why it's not a possibility I considered for failure. Like, I considered me failing, but I didn't think it would be because I ran out of water. Kind of regretting not counting how many hits I've been doing. At least I don't have to end up using any repair powder, so there's that. You know? No healing items, no repair powder. Like, literally all this fight's going to cost me is all the water in my inventory. Which I hopefully have enough of. Like, might cost me a few pieces of bread if I make some more mistakes. And let Dran flip me a few more times, but like, that's it. Okay. At least that gives a lot of thirst recovery, so like, it should be fine. Gosh darn it. If only Dran was hittable during that animation. If Dran was actually targetable during this animation, this would be going so much faster. I'm just casually checking to see how accurate my estimates were. By seeing how long it takes me to hit Dran 12 times and, you know, checking if it's about a minute. Yep, right about a minute. A little bit faster. Mainly because I'm keeping him from doing the longer animation. As long as I keep him from doing the longer animation, keeping it under 5 seconds is pretty doable. Oh boy, though. You know, I was really hoping it would turn out I was wrong and I was going faster than I thought, but like, no. Like, I did it in 12 hits in 59 seconds instead of 60. Like, that's technically faster, but it's still gonna take me more than 20 minutes to do this fight. But I'll get there eventually. Dran will fall. Only one of us walks out of here, Dran, and it's gonna be me. Actually, technically neither of us walks out of here. Because, you know, after the fight, Dran's gonna fly us out. But details, right? Oh boy. At least most bosses are a bit less invulnerable most of the time. Although I'm not looking forward to the whatever the actual name of the sunken ships boss is. I don't remember, but whatever the name of it, the undead queen or whatever, whatever her actual name is, I am not looking forward to it. Like, it would It will be an unfortunate, unfortunate fight, because it's already, one of the harder fights in the game. At least I've always found it to be one of the harder ones in the game. And I'll probably be doing 1 damage. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what, Zhao? I think I need a drink too. Gosh, I got the long animation. Yeah, the way you cut out the long animation is by hitting Dran while Dran's still turning. If Dran finishes turning, then you have to sit through the really long animation before Dran charges you. Okay, Dran. I'm fairly confident we're past the halfway point, which means that it doesn't appear that he's going to change into a phase where this strategy doesn't work. Looks like this is just a continuously acceptable strategy. Wonder how strong a weapon Zhao would have to be using for this to actually be a decent strategy for this fight. That wouldn't take 20 minutes. I'm going to enjoy checking the VOD just to find out how long this actually takes. You know, because I've done a rough estimate. But I'm curious about, you know, when the rubber meets the road, as it were, what was the actual time? Only matters if I succeed, though, but I would never fail. I would never fail at a video game. That would never happen. Pay no attention to any past proof of this. Oh gosh, finally. It took less time than I thought it would, honestly. At what point did I start that? I don't think it was 20 minutes ago. Yeah, Dran. I can't skip this. Okay. Just gotta mash X through this. Okay. There we go. First boss fight complete. Easy. Easy game. Easy life. Thanks for the world map, Dran. I appreciate it. Yes. Magical world map, blah, blah, blah. Bye, Dran. Okay, Georama analysis. We're 87. Whose request am I saying? Oh, I haven't gotten Claude's event yet. That's what it is. Let me buy some more water. Hurts my soul to fill my limited space inventory with regular water, but you know, it'll have to do. Forget. It doesn't matter. I was trying to remember the way to do the candy part of this, but then I realized it doesn't matter because I don't care. I don't need candy. All that eventually gives me is something I can't use. So it's irrelevant. Anyway, thanks for some soap and some cheese, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheese is pretty good. Okay, who's not happy with their living situation? Easy way to find out. Okay, so I know it's not Macho and Komacho, but let's remove Claude. The satisfaction go down. It does. Claude back. He is happy here. Remove Gaffer. Does satisfaction go down? It does. Gaffer back. It's happy here. Move Alnet. Happiness goes down. Alnet is happy here. But remove the Hag. Hag is happy. Flora. Okay, Flora's happy. I think Paige is happy. Yeah, Paige is happy. What am I missing? 'Cause... Oh, no, wait. I know what it is. It is the Hag. No? I placed my house back. Figuring out which way is east is always obnoxious. There we go. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to actually go talk to people to figure out who's happy, but I think it's the Hag who's unhappy with one of her things, because she has 2 requests. And I think they're both worth 12%. I'm not completely certain about that, but I think that's accurate. Okay, so the Hag is happy. Okay, but again, who isn't happy? Surely the Macho Brothers count as close enough. They're the only ones I didn't check, though, so you put them even closer. Yeah, they were apparently they were too far away. That was too far away for them. Lazy bums couldn't walk another 10 feet. Whatever. I'll take my upgrade to Toan, even if it's not one I'm likely to actually use. An upgrade's an upgrade at the end of the day. Yeah, teach me windmill slash. Thank you. Okay. Thanks. Bye. See you later, Dran. Try not to get mind controlled again. Be really annoying. That took way too long. Okay. Off to Matsutake Village. And our next area to put back together. It's really unfortunate that the only scenes I can skip are at the beginning. I'd really like to be able to skip this scene too. Okay, let's go dual Goro. You have a lovely one too. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I got plenty of money for that at least. Because that's all garnets are good for, is selling. It hurts my soul a little bit every time I sell a gem, but you know, that's all I can do. There you go, Goro. You have a name now. Are you happy? You proud? Okay, there we go. Now let's go check on Ant over here, which will open the way to the dungeon. Okay, I think that'll be all for today. I will continue on my merry way on the morrow and hopefully finish Matataki Village as swiftly as I finish Norun Village. I have a sinking suspicion that unless I get lucky and get a bandit slingshot, it's gonna take longer. But hey, it'll be fun. Thanks to everyone who stopped by, and I'll see you all next time.